We're seeing a resurgence in private cloud because private cloud is no longer just, and I heard Dave Bartoletti, the Forrester analyst, say this, it's no longer just a VM vending machine, right? We actually now have containers. We brought in the built-in management layer that you heard Steve talk about, the containerized middleware and application layer that runs on top of that. So bringing all the innovations from WebSphere together with Cloud Private, ultimately, we've got a solution here that fills the missing link between the work you've been doing in your traditional data center and the work that you're doing in a public cloud in a cloud-native way. IBM Cloud Private brings the cloud to you and is that missing link of a solution to fill that gap.
If we look at most workloads in an organization, probably only 10 to 15% are what I call shovel-ready. You always like when I say shovel-ready. I can pick them up and I can drop them on public cloud and they're good to go. We found that if we could start to take some cloud-native attributes and pull them back behind the firewall, almost 40 to 45% of the workloads could begin on that cloud journey. So what attributes did we pull back? One, we brought the Kubernetes platform back there. We did a brand new implementation of it. We worked with our high-performance compute team who specializes in cluster management to give you a very top-grade kube environment. So it gives you the container structure, it also gives you the orchestration around it, so that I can almost start to use it as my first step to refactor my applications, and then with kube, since almost every cloud platform in the world are leveraging it, I can then potentially pick that application up and move it downstream as well. On top of that though, we added core operational services. So it's not just the kube layer, but it's how we do the dashboarding, how we do the monitoring, how we do the automation, how we do the deployment that really makes it a very cohesive environment. Once you get in it, you start to see how easy it is to work and manage with the environment. And then something we had never done in the private space, when we looked at our Bluemix offerings, we never took the middleware into consideration. The biggest thing is when I start to move my workloads to the cloud, why move away from WebSphere? Why move away from MQ? Why move around from DB2? So we started taking our key middleware and refactoring it into kube services as well.